Hi guys, welcome back for another one. Yes, I'm cracking open the last of my old Milestone 1 orbs. Actually, that's the third gold drop I've had. And we're going to talk about the new Milestone orbs and also the tips and tricks of how to smartly spend your gold on a daily basis to maximize the High Roller Milestone. And spoiler alert, the high end of the High Roller Milestone does suck. But with all that said, if you guys are ready for it, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright guys, so here we are with a new High Roller Milestone. Now, to save you on all the math and comparisons, I've already done all this. It is very similar to the old High Roller Milestone. The rewards you get at the low end are similar or better than what they used to be. So you're not losing out on anything. They didn't scam us on this. Now, I'm going to touch on the high end of this High Roller Milestone before I get into the tips and tricks, because I know some people are upset about this. But considering the fact if you're someone who does spend a lot, you're getting something for the money that you normally, or the gold that you normally spent that, you know, would just go to waste. But honestly, these rewards are very cheap. We'll say cheap. These don't do much for you. You spend 4 million, you get 5 training modules. That doesn't do much for you. You get 2,000 ions. That doesn't do much for you. And then these 50 or 15 fragment orbs, like, they don't do much for you. So obviously it's not worth the benefit of actually spending this high. But if you're someone who normally spends that high, well, you're getting something for doing that, but I do not recommend that. So first off, the new Milestone 2 orb, you are getting exactly the same amount of orb fragments you were getting in the past for spending your gold, yes. And you're getting these new orbs that are going to be much more updated, giving you characters that if you're someone like me where the old orb just sent you straight to Ultimate's food, you do have an opportunity to get character shards that can help you finish off characters that, you know, just weren't available before for doing the same thing that you currently do now. So that is a good positive thing. Plus they did upgrade it with the G15 pieces that possibly could fall, so it does give you better opportunity for end game pieces. So overall, this is just a great win. Emma Frost finally being available, fountainable, we'll call her fountainable because she's not farmable. She was actually released as a milestone character on August 2nd last year. Just made fountainable in a milestone orb on July 21st. 11 more days would have been 1 year. I honestly don't know what Scopely was doing, holding her back for so long. She's been pretty much power creep. She's still a very useful character, especially in RTA, but has been power creeped a little bit past her prime, especially on the team that she's on for war. So let's talk about the main part of this video, and then probably the main reason why you're watching this. How to properly manage your gold on the High Roller Milestone to get the most amount of rewards possible for your gold spending. Now, the average player, before we got the gold increase, could get, now if you're an endgame player, obviously you're not endgame, you'll get this, but around 1.4 million, at least 1 million as a player, right? This is why I highly recommend that every day on the High Roller Milestone, you manage your gold spending to the High Roller Milestone and do not spend past 1 million. And the reason why I say 1 million, because most players, 90+% of players should be getting that per day. And that's the last milestone that gives you power cores. After that, there are no power cores given out for spending more. That's why I say stop there. Now, let's say you have a huge surplus of gold. Take me, for example, right now, I'm currently sitting on 17 million. I've been saving up. As soon as they announced that there was a new update to the High Roller Milestone coming and the Milestone Orb, I started saving my gold right away, because why keep spending my gold in an old Milestone Orb where I was already capped out, and started saving for the newer one where I knew there'd be more stuff that I need, especially Emma Frost. So anyways, so if you have a bunch of surplus of gold, how much do I recommend you spend up to, or where I say you should stop? Well, simply, let's scroll down here. You want to go down to, so if you have a surplus of I can't even say it's an even number anymore. If you have a surplus of 2,375,000, that's the number you want to go to. This is the last milestone. You don't earn more gold than this a day, so if you spend this every day, eventually you will run out of gold. Spend this, it will give you the max amount of milestone orbs, a max amount of gear, and the rest of this, that's just junk. Let's call it what it is. It's junk below that. They add more here in the future, maybe my recognition will change, but no, stop here, milestone 15. get yourself the milestone orb, collect more character shards, more stuff, the better. And the rest of the stuff, don't. It's not worth your gold spending. Like I said, you don't earn more than this a day, so there's no reason to spend more than that a day. You will eventually run out of gold if you keep spending this every single day. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. I know it's on the shorter side, but this is my return to YouTube. You guys can expect more content from me on a more consistent basis. I know I haven't been around for the last 2 months, and most of you guys know my story, and I'm not going to get into detail here because I will have an update video of my channel and like when you guys can expect all my regular series to continue and stuff like that. And I'll probably get into more details in that video, so not in this one. So guys, if you enjoyed this tips and tricks video, please do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here and haven't done this already, hit that subscribe button. And if you do not want to miss any other future from me in the future, hit that notification bell. And with all that said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.